Hi guys, today I'm going to talk to you about the Grip 7 lace brace. This is a product that's fairly new to the market and I think is absolutely revolutionary. So what it is, it's a little rubber ring you can see around the back, got a little bit of grips on the inside and also grips on the front with a little branding there. All you do, put it straight over the boot, as said. Takes a little bit of technique to get it on, but you get better and better the more you use it. Tuck your laces just on the inside of it. Preferably I prefer to single knot the laces when I use it. And there you go, you have it on feet. As you can see, it's a little sleek design, it goes over the top with the ridges over the laces. It has the two, as you can see behind me, it has the two little rings underneath the boot to make sure it's locked down and secure. So what it does, so you might just think now that the lace braces are just pieces of rubber that you put over your boot, maybe it gives you a laceless feel. There's so much more to that. Yes, for younger ages these are so useful, because I know a lot of younger kids have problems with the laces coming undone and things like that, and these will help secure the laces underneath them. If the laces do come undone, it doesn't matter, which is a great use for younger kids. A lot of people do use them for that, but they can also use it at a high level of football as well in an older age group. Personally, I'm 19 and I use this in all my training, all my games. So as I said before, it has ridges across the front of the lace brace, and these are really effective in games. So the rubber material that is used for, alongside the actual grips, are really effective to get the grip on the ball, and it almost makes it feel like the ball is literally stuck to your boot when you're using them. It's crazy when you're like trying to whip the ball or just trying to strike it, that you can literally get so much movement on the ball just from the rubber elements with the ridges on it as well. The rubber is such a grippy material that it just works so well to grip the ball, it's unbelievable. Also, just because of the elasticity but also the tightness of the rubber, it adds so much support to the boot and around the boot. I know a lot of really high-end boots look like £240 are trying now to add fly-wire cables, Nike do, and Adidas are adding things to try and get more support around the boot because they know their boots don't add enough support for the player. But these lace braces retailing around about £12. They add that for £12. No matter what your boots are, you can have the support. The rubber around the bottom of the boot locks down the core of your boot, and that's super essential for footballers. I know I play at a high level and I find when I wear these I'm more explosive off the turn because the core of the boot is locked down tight to my feet. There's no movement of my foot inside the boot when turning. When you're striking the ball, you don't want your boot to move slightly because you lose a lot of power and it becomes less effective. So having that support around the core of the foot really locks the boot down to the foot and is essential, genuinely essential, if you're wanting to play football at a high level. Alongside that, in the inside of the Grip 7s, there's also further grip elements. These to secure the Grip 7 to your foot. You might think that it might slip up and down, but as you can see I'm pulling it and it's barely moving at all with all my strength. These little grip elements alongside the rubber material it's made out of are hugely effective at keeping it stuck to your boot, and it won't slip at all when you're striking the ball or anything. They stay solid exactly where you want them to be and make sure you get that really effective power on the ball. Alongside that, I know a lot of the boots are getting a lot thinner and thinner. I know these boots here are very thin that I'm wearing right now, and I know a lot of footballers have problems with breaking parts of their foot. The metatarsal is a big injury you'll always hear about, and personally I've had a few injuries where people have stamped their heel of their foot onto my foot, and with these add a little bit of thickness around the boot and that adds a little bit more support, and when people stand on the boot, just protection. It's a little bit of an extra element, especially when you're striking the ball as well. From kids, from babies up to my age, still have problems with the balls being super pumped up. Sometimes it hurts when you get a sweet connection. With these, you hit it square on, literally no pain at all. It's just a perfect amount of depth, where it's not too heavy, but also it gives you that protection when you do strike the ball. So like I said, alongside the grip when you're whipping the ball into the net, and with the protection, the support, the power you get from it, plus the laceless feel, which I don't think I've mentioned enough. The laceless feel for me is huge. People are paying £200 to £300 for boots with no laces. This, you can get whatever boots you want from Sports Direct, £100 boots from Pro Direct. You slap a lace brace on it and you have the laceless feel. But not just the laceless feel, you have it even better than that. And I'd argue that even if you did have laceless boots, you should still slap a Grip 7 on them, because no boot around has this sort of material on them. No boot around has this sort of material alongside these ridges. And put together, they're a great duo, and they literally make you almost unstoppable in games, or it makes you feel like it. Just to mention the colours quickly, they come in various different colours. I've only got 3 here. I've got black, blue and red, but they come in a lot more colours than this. So you should check out the website and have a look at that. Personally, I like to mix and match the colours, so I'll do like red and black, or maybe blue and red. Just I like the contrast of boot. Personally, I also like to contrast my boots with my colour. So here I have obviously black and red on. I really like the different vibe. But maybe if you don't want people to notice you have a Grip 7 on, you can easily put red and red together or something like that, and you can barely see it on the boot. So that's basically it. If you're interested, you should check out the website, which is www.grip7.com, which should pop up here. There's a link there. Check them out on Instagram at grip_7, which is down here, and also on TikTok we do some really funny content with the lace braces, so go check that out at grip7. Should be a link to the TikTok there too. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope you check out the lace braces and you enjoyed the video. Thank you.